Greetings, I am Nicholas Joseph Rosales, and this is session number 103 of Enunciation Perfection. This is the Head Art Stencil update. As I deliver this session, please open session 103 in the Enunciation Perfection folder. Locate the corresponding Word document and follow along carefully. Afterward, I recommend opening your camera app to record yourself reading each word aloud with deliberate precision. This recording will serve as a valuable documentation of your progress. Save the file in the same folder under the name Self-Progress. Then review it thoughtfully. Take detailed notes on any areas that require improvement. If you identify no issues, congratulations. You are demonstrating excellent enunciation and efficiency as a speaker. Should you notice any minor inconsistencies or hiccups, that is perfectly acceptable. Consistent daily practice alongside these sessions will continue to refine your skills. The goal remains clear. Strive for near perfect enunciation moving forward. Practice truly makes perfect. With that, let us proceed to the session content. I am currently in the process of ordering a specialized heated precision cutting tool. This professional grade device utilizes controlled heat to enable smooth, accurate cuts through various materials, including latex and rubber, without tearing or jagged edges. Once the tool arrives and after receiving the custom designed swim caps, I will begin prototype number 2 of the Head Art Stencils. And if you remember, in the previous sessions I had showed you guys prototype number 1, which gave me back failed success results. So I'm coming back to the drawing board and starting prototype number 2. And I am logging this down as we go. And remember, every actionable step is actually one step closer to my reality of my products, okay? So these count, and especially the feedback I'm getting from these barber shops, since barbers are going to be my main demographic for my Head Art Stencils, that is perfect feedback. So every time I go get my haircut, I will hopefully be ready with another prototype of my product. And I will ask my barber again if he will try to use this product on my head and shave inside the lines. And I will actually take note of his response and use that as valuable feedback for my next prototype when I go back to the drawing board again to make it even better. Now, the reason barbers are the best demographic is because they cut hair every single day, and if I'm selling to them, their input is the most valuable input I need for this, because whether or not it looks messed up or it looks like a fucked up product or a fucking basic laminated file like this, or it looks like a professional ass barber swimmer's cap that they can put on and use efficiently, I will know how they will actually use it, and if they will actually use it. So my barber was reluctant last time, so maybe next time when I go in my newer prototype, and it is easier to use, maybe he'll be excited to use it, or maybe he'll want to try it out. Maybe the barbers around him will want to try it out. Maybe I will actually get this trend going to make precision hair design simpler, and you don't have to be an artist for this. You can be a regular barber, or anybody. It can be a do-it-yourself at home. Throw on the cap and shave it around the lines. It's a pretty simple concept. I mean, it's not hard to wrap your head around it. So, I mean, literally, right now it's hard to wrap your head around it because I needed to use a shoelace. But I mean, metaphorically, it's not hard to wrap your head around. So anyways, okay. Once the tool arrives, and after receiving the custom-designed swim caps, which I'm getting designed in custom zebra stripes and other things as well. And I'm also ordering other stencils so we can actually incorporate other designs as well, because I'm gonna sell this as a set, okay? Because I don't want everyone to have zebra stripes in their hair. I want people to have options and, you know, be able to tell you, I want this geometric shape in my head. Here's a swim cap. Or you can actually, if you are a barber, you can actually have a book. I can actually make you guys a book of the stencils that you guys have available in the stencil cap. Okay, so now you will be able to hand your customers, our clients, a book of head art designs that they can choose from. If they want a little something or a little something out of that design, because these are stencils, remember, you can actually do anything now. Anything that you can see, you can do. So it is going to be that simple. That's the idea in my head. It's going to be so simple, and the stencils are not going to move because they're going to be skin tight on your head. And you can actually, I'm going to actually integrate a fastening system as well. So like if it is kind of loose, we can fasten it. Now let me explain to you how I fastened something in the last couple of days. One of my ties that I created, I don't know if you guys remember my snake tie. I made this the other day. It's very lovely, and it's very difficult to tie because it's this rubbery material, whatever. But I still wanted it, and I wanted it to be great. So what I ended up having trouble with was tightening this tie around my neck. So now it's loose. It's like kind of feels like a bike tube, and a bicycle tube is not the type of material that is easy to fucking stretch around your head and pull through things and pull through hoops and shit like that. Like you need to tie a tie with regular fabric and whatnot. So what I did is I grabbed this, I threw it over my head, and I folded it like this, and I flapped it down. And I paper clipped that bitch. Let me show you how. This is a flected paper clip. I don't know why I still have it. This is a flected paper clip too. I don't know why. I'm reusing paper clips all day long, I guess. They're all fucking busted ass paper clips. Let me get a fucking real paper clip, okay? They all seem to be fucked up and used already. What the hell? Are people recycling my paper clips? So here's a sturdy paper clip, alright? So let me just show you what I mean whenever I flap that bitch down and I fucking made it work, okay? So since this is going to be loose on me, alright, I'm going to throw it on me. Remember, this is one of the prototypes as well, but it's still, I still rock this like fucking, I was some sort of star. I thought it was so cool. And I grabbed the paper clip and I simply clip it. And if you're like me, you're going to have a collared shirt on, so it's going to be hidden anyway, so no one's going to be able to know. And it's going to fit you snugly like a tie should. Alright, simple enough, right? So I can basically create the same mechanism for my head art stencil head thing. So I'm just going to be able to clip it, pull it tight, clip it, because more than likely you're going to want more than likely you're going to want your head more than likely you are going to want your head designs on the side of your heads, like in your fade, right? If you get a fade, I wanted mine to be all up in here, like just a bunch of zebra stripes all up in the sides of my head. That's what I wanted. That's the vision I have for myself. Now I want this to be able to do with anybody. So in order to do that, it's hard to make a one-size-fits-all cap. But they have these swimmers ones, okay? And since it's rubber, I'm going to be able to tie it together and paper clip that bitch. But not paper clip it because I want it to be more professional. But so I will look into other fastening devices and other fastening products that you can use for it. I was thinking Velcro would be the simplest way to actually, like, you know, tighten it in a comfortable manner to where you can just untighten it simply as well too. Okay. So my actionable step for prototype number 2 would be ordering the actual little tool that cuts and heats at the same time, because it's going to be rubber or silicone product in these swimming caps, and I'm going to actually have them already designed with my with whatever design I want, my custom, you know, zebra stripes, and they will be able to be in the side of the heads. That's where I want it, so I'm going to put it right there and clip it or Velcro it or even tape it or just fold it under, and it'll be staying in place upon my head. And this will give the barber, you know, a sturdy fucking canvas to work on. And I bought this engraver's tool for that, and I also actually tried to push this on my barber as well, and he's like, no, I'm too scared. I don't know, he didn't say anything like that, and I don't even mean to make fun of him like that, but I was just like, well, what's the problem, you know, get to work already. Hello. I'm just kidding. No, I was sitting there like begging him basically to use my prototype, and he was basically telling me no, and ended up doing it freehand anyways. But I mean, it still came out cool freehand. Thank you for my little 3 fucking lines. I appreciate them, but I wanted zebra stripes, okay? And we're gonna work towards that. We're gonna get practice, and I'm gonna get practice, and I'm gonna get feedback, and you're gonna get practice, and we're both gonna work on this together, whether you like it or not. At least giving me the experience and the feedback that I need regardless, because I mean, you don't know what's going on behind the whole creation of the product. You have no idea, but me asking you to try to use this on my head, and I understand that probably seems weird, and that probably seems like out of the ordinary, but you know what am I if not a little bit out of the ordinary? So here are some visual references for custom printed latex swim caps with bold patterns like zebra stripes. I'll show you this one. This document I created right before this, and it's a very nice document. And this document you will be reading from as well when you open session number 103. So if you look, you will see the picture of that thing. Okay? That is what I aim to create with the swimmer's cap. Okay, my swimmer's caps, they're going to be swimmer's caps. Okay, so I mean, they don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I'm going to actually cut precision holes in them. And hopefully they work. Okay, so here are some examples of the kind of creative precision hair designs this tool will enable barbers to offer. And remember, they're not freehand. It is you're very much going to get what you see every time, because we have the stencil. And if you learn how to work with stencils, you'll learn to get precision results every single time you cut your hair, or a head, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Success will be measured by my own standards: sustained passion, continuous involvement, and improvement, and meaningful progress at every stage, from development to my own marketing. I sincerely hope you will join me in when the final product is unveiled, beautifully refined, professionally packaged, user-friendly, and ready to grace barbershop shelves everywhere. This innovation has the potential to add an exciting new service category to barber menus, allowing owners to offer clients an array of creative precision cut designs. No problems every time. In a world where many seek to stand out beyond ordinary styles, see, I even have a fucking Heather Langenkamp going on. This tool empowers barbers to deliver unique, repeatable artistry, fostering customer loyalty, repeat business, and opportunities for fresh looks on a regular basis. To recap actionable progress made thus far: number 1, I introduced the concept in an earlier session. Number 2, I developed a comprehensive business plan and a slideshow presentation. Number 3, I committed to pursuing the project independently, undeterred by potential rejection. And by potential rejection, I'm talking about the people I'm sending in to make the product for me. So now I decided I'm going to go about doing this myself, because all I've been getting is rejection by Bo and Nicole. She basically told me, she wanted the dimensions of my product and what I wanted, and then she's like, no, basically we can't do this, in a nice way. And I appreciate the feedback. Thank you for saying no. I mean, thank you. And that just kind of like was like, it's still a rejection. I'm still a no from my list of leads that I had contacted, but at least it's a response. And when you respond to somebody, you finally can get your answer, yes or no, and that is a beautiful thing. So thank you for telling me no, basically. And I understand why. It's because they don't make products like this, supposedly. I mean, it's not something they do. But why they would go and ask me for the dimensions and everything is beyond me. But if she knew what I was talking about, they knew what I was talking about, because I sent them the dimensions of a swimming cap. So that is basically what I needed, a swimming cap, and to actually have the cut zebra designs in them. But they actually do things like soap and other stuff like that, food and shit like that, molds for shit like that. And I guess that's not something that they wanted to help me out with. So I mean, thank you for telling me no. I appreciate the answer, and now I can check you off my list. And there's a long list of other leads too that I'm contacting as well. And these lists of people, I'm contacting them by email professionally, and I'm actually hitting them up. But I stopped hitting them up. You know why? Because I decided to move forward with this product, doing everything myself. Because then I will actually have the confidence to go and fix it and improve it, and to actually grasp this self-ownership confidence that you have in a product, which you cannot get whenever you go and send something out to be done for you. And I will be working on this one. It's prototype 1, prototype 2, and it's gonna just improve and improve and improve to where I get a functionally beautiful working product that I am going to be able to market to barbershops everywhere. And if not barbershops, beauty salons. And if not beauty salons, I'm going to be having the demographic of other people around my age who want hair designs, and anybody who wants that. And there's a big niche for that. A lot of people want to stand out and look a little bit different, not like everybody else. So trust me, these are not going to be not successful, because you're going to get a precision cut every time. And that is something a barber's hand cannot just offer you just like that all the time, because you never know what you're going to get sometimes. You never know if you're going to get a good haircut. You never know if they're going to fuck up. You never know. But this time it ensures precise cutting on a higher scale. I mean, on a higher, I don't know how to say that, I'm sorry, it's not higher scale, but at a higher expectation. You will know for sure that they're going to do a good job, because now they have the stencil that it has been worked on before, has been used before on somebody else, and we're going to be able to take pictures whenever we use it. And the barbers are going to have to get comfortable using it, and I'm going to have to help them getting comfortable using it, because it is coming from my mind. And now, and whenever I do come out with this final product, I'm going to, prototype number 2, I'm going to hit these barbershops, my barbershop, and I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try it again until he tells me, no, I do not want to help you with this. I'm not going to use this product on your head. And then I'm going to have to say, okay, well, thank you. I'm going to go to the next barber. Because I need someone who's going to work with me, and we're going to practice together, and we're going to create this product together, and we're going to be partners whether you like it or not. Okay, so I developed a comprehensive business plan and a slideshow presentation. Number 3, committed to pursuing the project independently, undeterred by potential rejection. That's where I left off at. I'm sorry for repeating the first one and the second one again. Number 4, I constructed and tested prototype number 1. You remember that, right? This thing? Well, we all got to start somewhere, right? So my prototype had to start somewhere too. And I got the feedback I needed from this. Alright? Number 5, I gathered insights from trial and error, including constructive feedback. The response my barber gave me and the look that he gave me, like, what is this? Okay, that is good feedback, alright? So, number 6, I'm returning to the drawing board. I'm getting my thoughts together, wrapping my head around the whole situation, and I am actually refining it with improvements to actually getting the heated precision tool, and actually ordering the custom stencil, the customly printed out swim caps. Those are the actionable steps you got to take note on for this actual session, okay? Because these are the actionable steps. I'm ordering those products, and once I get those products, I will actually be able to continue the prototype number 2 creation. And whenever I develop this prototype number 2 creation, it is going to be a swim cap with precise designs on it that I'm going to stick on my head. I'm going to walk in my barbershop like that, like, hey, what's up? I'm going swimming. But they're actually going to be like, drawing inside those little zebra stripe holes on mine that I want. Okay, so placing orders for heated precision cutter and custom swim caps. That is something I have not done yet because I do not have money yet, okay, but it is in the making. Don't worry, that is still an actionable step I'm looking forward to doing, and it is something that I'm going to do. Alright, so that cannot be considered as actionable steps or progress made thus far. The idea behind it is an actionable step made thus far, but I didn't actually place the orders yet because I do not have the money for that yet, okay? So that is the latest update delivered in this session number 103 of Enunciation Perfection by Nicholas Joseph Rosales. The journey continues with purpose and determination, and each step brings us closer to a transformative product. Thank you for your attention and continued engagement. Let's maintain excellence in both our enunciation practice and our creative pursuits. Okay, onward to the next milestone. Thank you for watching. This was Enunciation Perfection, session number 103. Actionable steps toward my Head Art Stencil prototype making number 2. So, yeah, that's that. Thank you for watching, you guys. It's already been 20 minutes of this enunciation practice, and I implore you guys to be enunciating alongside me every single session. If you're having trouble doing it, then just shut me off, get your own material, and enunciate it yourself in front of camera. You don't have to read my shit, you know what I mean? But it's there for you guys to be able to do it if you need something to enunciate. And I'm very, very happy to help you with that, and you guys can actually enunciate my material. That's why I'm including it. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching. I'm Nicholas Joseph Rosales, and this was Enunciation Perfection. Thanks.